One Way of Learning in English 10. I am Teacher Aya. Today's topic is informative, persuasive, and argumentative writing techniques. Everything that will be shown here is taken from the Learner's Packet of Region 4A. Writing is an important form of communication. Over the years, developing writers become good ones as they have embraced a clear understanding of the different types of writing techniques and the specific purpose each one serves. One of the best ways to develop your skills in writing is to learn how to choose the most effective approach or technique to get your message across. In this lesson, we will explore techniques to help you apply them in informative, persuasive, and argumentative writing. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to use a variety of informative, persuasive, and argumentative writing techniques. The first type is informative writing. So how do we describe informative writing? It educates the readers by imparting straightforward information, facts, and details on a certain topic. It also gives them a new understanding of some topics which may be familiar. And writer answers questions how and why. There are several types of informative writing. We have definition essay, which provides detailed explanation of an idea. We also have cause and effect essay. This explains the connection or link up of two or more events. The third one is opposing sides essay. In this essay, all sides of an issue is presented. Lastly, process essay. It gives a step-by-step explanation on how something works or how to do something. Now, we have some techniques to follow so that we can write a good informative writing or informative text. Okay, you just have to follow these parts of an informative essay, which is divided into three: I, MID, and C. I stands for introduction, MI is for the main idea, and D is for the details supporting that main idea, and C is for conclusion. So usually there are 5 paragraphs, okay, that compose an essay. The first paragraph is always the introduction. So for the informative essay, you introduce the topic using words from the prompt. Then, write a thesis statement that contains all the main ideas you want to write about. The second, third, and fourth paragraph are your body paragraph, which have the main idea sentences. Okay? We have main idea 1 for the first body paragraph, then followed by the details. These details are evidences to prove your point. The third paragraph has the second main idea sentence or the body paragraph number 2. You have the main idea sentence and then details again that will support your point. And the fourth paragraph, which is your third body paragraph, has the third main idea sentence, and it is also supported by details that will prove your point. The last paragraph, or the fifth paragraph, is your conclusion. You have to restate the thesis statement. Okay? Usually you begin it with in conclusion or to wrap it up. This is where you wrap up the essay. So we have an example here of an informative text. According to a study by Evangelista in EduScope magazine, 90% of students who studied abroad with TESOL are admitted to their first or second choice for graduate school. You will look at this statement. This tells the readers information, facts, and details on a certain topic. So this gives us a new understanding or a new appreciation of topics which one might be familiar, which is peso. Okay, next we have persuasive writing. So how do we describe persuasive writing? It convinces the readers of the validity of the writer's argument. It builds arguments on opinion and factual statements. It intends to make the readers do certain things. And it presents arguments only about one topic. So, there are also three parts to a persuasive writing or to a persuasive text. We have I, B3R, and C. So, I stands for introduction. Okay, this is where you articulate your source of information with a thesis statement. So, this is also where you put your reaction to the issue or to the topic. B3R is the body, where you list at least 3 reasons for your opinions, and each reason is written in a paragraph. So all in all, there are 3 paragraphs to the body of the essay or the text. So first reason on the first body paragraph, second reason on the second body paragraph, and third reason on the third body paragraph. And all of them are supported with your examples to support your opinion. The last one is conclusion. This is where you restate your opinion in persuasive way, in a way that will really convince readers to believe in what you are saying. So we have a few techniques to follow in writing a persuasive text. So you have to choose a subject that interests you and that suits your purpose and audience. This is if your teacher did not give you the topic. So if you are allowed to choose a topic or a subject to write about, then you have to choose something that is of your interest. Okay, so that it will not be difficult for you to write your opinion about the topic. Okay, second, address the audience. Make sure that all your statements are addressed to your audience. You make them feel that you are talking to them directly. Okay? And then the third one, you have to clarify your purpose. What do you want? Okay? You want them to believe in what you're saying, so that should be clear in all the statements that you are going to write in your essay. Number 4, make a draft for your essay. So write first, you make a draft of all the things that you have in mind, and then you are going to read that afterwards, and there you will see if there are things that you need to change or not. Then you write your final draft. Okay, so you have to revise. You have to draft first, and then read, and then revise, and then write your final copy. Now on the 5th step, you have some words that you can use that will reveal personal judgment or viewpoint. So these are just examples. There are a lot of other words that you can use to reveal your personal judgment. Okay, so again, you have to remember, add an interesting question or an anecdote for the introductions, like a hook statement that will catch the attention of your readers. Then you have to use appropriate figures of speech to strengthen your appeal. Use reasons and examples as support. So the easiest way to convince people to believe in what you are saying is by giving them examples. Next, use factual and opinion statements. So your examples should be based on facts, okay? And your opinion should be also based on facts, okay? And you just have to know the right words to tell all of them in a convincing manner. Summarize your reasons. So this is what you do in the conclusion part. You have to use the last sentence to further persuade the readers to agree with you or invite your readers to action. So the last sentence should be strong enough to make your readers act on what you told them to do. Then revise and polish your work. Like what I said, you write your draft, read it, revise, try to change things or words that shouldn't be there, and then polish your work and write your final copy. So we have here an example of a persuasive text. Studying abroad will have long-lasting positive implications on a student's future as an academic and a professional. Why not make an appointment with the Study Abroad Center of your university? You have nothing to lose by starting a conversation today. Gear up for your future. So this is an example of a persuasive text. This tells the readers about what the writer wants to do, which is he wants students to try studying abroad. Okay? So like what he said in the last part, this is really a persuasive text because he is really persuading the readers to agree or to take action. He said, gear up for your future. So that is that makes it more persuasive. The last text is argumentative writing. So in quarter 3, weeks 1 and 2, you've already learned that argumentative writing aims to change the reader's mind by convincing him or her to agree with your point of view or consider your stand or argument on an issue. The main argument presented is elaborated and explained through the presentation of its pros and cons in an issue or topic. It begins with an introduction and ends with a conclusion. In between are the body paragraphs where you must do 3 things: support your opinion, present the opposing point of view, and tell why the viewpoint is wrong. When you write an argument, you are trying to convince your reader that your opinion is correct. A strong argument has 5 key parts. So these are the parts. So it's divided into 3 actually. I plus B plus C, which is introduction, body, and C. Now, introduction has 2 parts, C and T, which is claim or thesis statement. Okay? So your introduction has the claim and the thesis statement. So the statement of opinion, the argument of the writer. Next one, body. So body is divided into 3 also. 3 paragraphs. First paragraph is your prose. This is where you tell why you are in favor of the issue, and then you give evidences, the proof of facts that support your argument. Okay. Next part, the second body paragraph, is the cons, your counter argument, an argument that you think your reader would make if they disagreed with your claim. So you have to anticipate that and write that in the counter as the counter argument. And then the third body paragraph is the rebuttal or refutation. This is where you respond to the counter argument of the reader. And the last part is conclusion. So a strong statement of the original claim should be written in this part of the essay. So this is an example of an argumentative essay or argumentative text. Beyond college, students who study abroad will be better equipped to succeed in the workplace. Their broadened worldview will help them relate to their co-workers, especially in the worldwide organization. In spite of these benefits, some parents simply will not allow their children to study abroad because of safety and money issues. In these cases, it is more important to take a look at new windows of opportunity that will fling upon the moment they graduate. So this is an example of an argumentative text. You see On the first sentence, this is the claim of the writer. He thinks that, or he claims that students who study abroad will be better equipped, okay, when they go to a workplace. Now, this is his support statement, or the pros. Their broadened worldview will help them relate to their co-workers, especially in the worldwide organization. And then he has a counter argument. Some parents simply will not allow their children to study abroad because of safety and money issues. And then he rebuts on this. He said, in these cases, it is more important to take a look at new windows of opportunity. So that makes this an example of an argumentative text. Okay, so let us take on these concepts. Try to remember these concepts regarding informative, persuasive, and argumentative writing. Remember, informative writing educates the readers by imparting straightforward information, while the persuasive text builds arguments on opinions and factual statements. On the other hand, the main objective of an argumentative essay is to change the reader's mind by convincing him or her to agree with your point of view and consider your stand or argument on an issue. Also, the main argument in an argumentative essay is explained through the presentation of its pros and cons of your position in an issue. Body paragraphs in an argumentative essay include stating one's opinion, claim, giving reasons to support the opinion, and arguing against the opposite opinion. Okay, that would be all for today. Thanks for joining me, and we will see you, or I will see you next time. Bye.